if you could relive any decade, which one would it be?
If I could relive any decade,
and why?
I would like to relive like the late 60s, 70s, because I was young then. Life was easy. Everybody loved each other. Nobody would look at you up and down. It was a time where, you know, if you were in trouble, a perfect stranger would come up to you and say, oh, how can I, do you need help? You could be in a party and bump into someone by accident and they would say sorry to you, you know, whereas now it's like you bump someone by accident, that, you know, it's a different story. You've got to be careful because people are so sort of fiery, they've got attitude and obnoxious. So to me, that was the nicest time because everybody was on such a nice level. Times were hard, don't get me wrong, times have always been hard, but we got through it. And I think because things were nice and everyone was so nice to each other, it made it all the, you know, it was easier to just get on with life. And it was, I want the 70s back. Bring them back.
How has technology changed?
Wow, that is unbelievable. I mean, I remember years ago, like 87, I bought a camcorder. Now this camcorder, and I mean it's a camcorder, so it's handheld. This camcorder was so, it used to sit on my shoulder like so, but it's a camcorder. But it was like the first, like, yeah, I can take this out and I can film people and film events at home. And now you get a camcorder smaller than your hand. You know, it's like video cassettes. I've still got my video cassette because I love it. I'm old school, so I like all the old stuff. Video, you know, you've got HD, you've got 3D, you can watch a movie and it's like it's coming out of you. You know, you've got, I remember when videos first came out, your remote control, you had a wire linking to your video cassette player to put it on pause, and now it's all infrared. You can have headphones now that are infrared, that you can walk around your house, play your music on your stereo, and you've got your headphones on, and you can, before you had a long lead going to the stereo, so you're there, you couldn't, or you'd forget you've got it on, go to move away, and then, you know, you've actually pulled it out the socket. Or, you know, technology, I mean, wow, it's like, oh, there's just so much, you've got scans now where, you know, you can, if you're pregnant, and you've got a picture of that, you can actually, it's like 3D. Back in the day when you were pregnant and they took a scan of your baby, sometimes you're like, oh, is that the head or is that... Now it's 3D. You can actually see the baby's face and everything. It's like technology, yeah. I like it. Mobile phones, oh my days. Amazing, you know, that you can be abroad and be on a mobile phone where before you couldn't, you know, mobile phones, you know, my first mobile phone was about the size of a brick. Honestly, I'm not exaggerating. It was the size of a brick. Now you've got mobile phones that are like the size of a credit card. So it's all good stuff. It's weird because these are things that, you know, when you watched movies back in the day, like things like Star Trek and science fiction films, these are all things that you actually saw, and you're thinking, wow, wouldn't that be good that you can have this little flip thing and you can be talking and someone else can be talking. It's all happening. It's all happening for the good.
So what do you think life and technology will be like in the next 50 years?
Wow. Do you know what? I think it's quite... I mean, for the way I've seen things change now, I can't imagine how it will be in 50 years. I mean, I've heard of, like, you know, virtual reality. There's like this thing called virtual reality. I think then you might have TV where you can actually go you can be virtual and be in that movie. That's what I think, because if you think that they've got 3D, they've got virtual reality games where you can actually be in the game. I mean, I know you've got all the equipment that you have to put on so it will work, but I think you could actually go in the TV. I mean, anything is possible. So it's pretty scary. I think Buses will be different, they'll be shaped different, trains, because if you think of the way trains were to how they are now, even buses. I remember the old time double-decker buses that had the platform. It didn't have the doors that closed. You'd have to hold onto a platform to get on the bus. You'd have the bus conductor with his machine doing the tickets. Now, you go into a bus, the doors open automatically. So I think it would be sort of space age, like 50 years. I just see so much change in cameras, phones, TV, radio, you know, all for good, all for good.